Stunning win for the Pacers. Welcome to Playoff Central live in the Bill Cream alongside John Wall and Dennis Scott. We got complete post-game coverage coming up here on NBA TV. But, man, listen, it's a 2-0 series. A lot can still happen. The Cavs can get healthy. I know you're smiling here, John. But, dude, that is a gut punch. That finish right there when Cleveland played the way they did throughout the game, and for it to end like that, I mean, that's a major gut punch.
Well, you can see it going into the third quarter. In the third quarter, they almost cut the lead down. But the fourth quarter, you could just see them losing the rhythm, losing that pace. The guys that they bench press for Cleveland tried to play well, and the role players did their thing. But the Pacers didn't give up. They made those second effort plays they needed to make. And then guys like Halliburton started to make shots, make some plays. And you could tell those guys on the Cavs got a little fatigued. They got a little tired down the stretch, and they gave themselves a chance.
John, I'd be curious to want to know what Rick Carlisle said to the team to build after the first quarter. Because when you look at the stat sheet, 32-15, when you and I were looking at the game like, what's Indiana waiting on? Why? They're down 3 rotational players, 2 starters. Why are they not putting their foot on their neck and really taking the game to them? And then you look at the rest of the 3 quarters, they pretty much controlled the game outside of the third quarter. So now in the fourth quarter down the stretch, then they started to get greedy. Then they started to get the stops. Then they started attacking the paint. Then the ball was moving. Then they're getting wide open shots. You're saying to yourself, if they would have started the game that way, it probably wouldn't have been that close. So now you get down to the stretch, and now Cleveland has let them in the ball game because they get off to a fast start. You called it out right. How do you get up 20 knowing that you can have a team that you can go and put them to sleep and you let them back in the ball game?
Yeah, like we said, we thought that the Pacers was going to come out. It's either they're going to go out and punch them in the mouth early, or they're going to sit back and say, they 3 guys out. They might not play hard. They're not going to play well. But they got the guys, like I said, have opportunity. And Sam Merrill, Matt Strus, Jared Allen, those guys came in and played well early on and made big shots, and they were defending at a high level. And I think later on, they didn't have enough other guys in their rotation to help them in the fourth quarter. They got fatigued. The Pacers bench helped them a little bit, and they got some more rhythm. And now in the fourth quarter, it's free throw game. Guys are missing shots. Guys are tired. And you look at it, Halliburton goes 1 for 2, get offensive rebound, and makes a big shot.
Yeah, let's go through that sequence if you can pull it up here, because, I mean, Tyrese Halliburton, that's his second game winner now, right?
Yeah.
In these playoffs. And you called it as it was happening. Step back, and that's exactly what he did.
Well, you look at it, if you're a defender, you know he wants to get to his right hand, right? But in this situation, he's going left. You got to stay on there because he wants to step back. He's not a guy that's going to really shoot it off a pull-up going left the way his jump shot is. So he got to step back, and he made a big shot. So he's been in that moment. He wants that opportunity. A lot of guys are saying he's overrated. That's 2 game winners in the playoffs. I guess some people got to keep their mouths closed.
Good call. And when they watch the film tomorrow, it's the detail. How does the shooter get the rebound from a free throw? People at home, for you high school kids, like the small details.
Yes.
You know, is one of the point guard, 2 guard, which one you got to shoot? You got the shooter, or I got the shooter. You got the shooter. Those small details at the end cost you the ball game because now Halliburton doesn't get that rebound. Now he doesn't have the defense on their heels to go get to his patent and step back.
And you look at it, go back a couple seconds before that. Neesmith got a tip dunk off of his free throw.
Yes.
So like you said, the point guard, 2 guard, one guy has to box out the guy there, the other get the free throw shooter. It happened twice, and the second time costing the game.
We've got to talk about Donovan Mitchell's performance in this game. 48 points. Obviously, they needed him in a big way. He goes 15-30, 1-7 from 3, but was able to be aggressive, get to the line. I mean, when you saw Donovan Mitchell, what did you see?
He was special. Like we said before the game, we want what can he do? What can he do to help him make the right plays, do all the things? He did everything he could to help them try to will them to a win. I just think in the fourth quarter, you could kind of see it. He was getting fatigued. He was getting tired, trying to play at a high level, make all the right plays, get to the free throw line, make shots. But it just didn't pan out for them. They should have won this game, been up 20. But I think the fourth quarter, those guys got fatigued, which is not an excuse. You have to still close that out.
And unfortunately, as much as I love Ty Jerome and the season that he's had in that conversation for 6th man of the year, 1 of 14 was a wrong time to have your off shooting night. He stayed aggressive. I thought he took good shots, but a bad time to have a cold night.
Yeah, they had to pull him out of the game. Critical points in the game where he was that second ball handler for them. Let's hear from Rick Carlisle after the stunning win as the Pacers are up 2-0.
Well, hard to put all this into words, but Cleveland hit us with a hellacious punch early in the game. It was difficult to get the ball over half court, let alone score. We played from behind the whole game. We made a little progress in the second quarter. Lost it in the third, and then the fourth quarter we just hung in. We've been in a lot of these situations this year and down the stretch of the season. Our group has a belief in one another, and our thing is we just keep executing, we keep playing. Did a really good job situationally at the end, and obviously had to get lucky. But Tyrese hit another amazing shot to win the game. You don't see this very often, let alone twice in 1 week. And so we're very fortunate.
You mentioned where the post-game in the last few months. What is it about this group that makes these kind of
It's a group of great guys. This environment tonight is a first for a few guys on our roster. Matherin's never been in an environment like this. Walker hasn't. Shepard was last year. He played in the playoffs from last year. And so, for some of our guys, the first half was really an adjustment period. I mean, you can't be asking for calls, when the other team is kicking your ass the way that they were. And so, halftime we gathered together and we just said, we just got to stay with it. We got to keep trying to make it hard, keep trying to wear them down. We got into some unusual substitution patterns, partially because of the situations, partially because of their size, partially because of who was playing well and those kinds of things. But Matherin gave us a great lift. Neesmith made some amazing plays down the stretch. Loose ball plays, the tip dunk on the missed free throw was obviously, without that, we got no chance. Tyrese, he came through again. And so we're very fortunate.
The first half, I had like 1 assist the first half, maybe even 2 through the first 3 quarters. It seemed like they just made an effort to sort of cut off his passing. What you see from them defensively?
They made an effort to cut off his blood flow. I mean, really, they were making it hard, and they were hitting him, and they were, they were doing physical things, and they had set a tone.
What's your favorite team? Comment below, and if you liked the video, please leave a like. This really helps the channel grow and brings you even more content. Oh, and if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and activate the bell to receive all notifications. With each game, we noticed that the NBA is getting more competitive every day, and all the teams are looking for reinforcements to win the championship. And only here can you follow your favorite team daily with incredible content from different sources. Here on the channel, there are new videos every day with analysis, curiosities, and the best moments in basketball. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for following along. The NBA doesn't stop, and neither do we. Until the next video. NBA, the passion that connects us.